What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we have the off season. I was hoping that we would have some jewelry on that finger, but we don't. We lost in the Super Bowl to those Minnesota Vikings, and then the AFC squad got demolished by the NFC squad in the Pro Bowl. So the same rules I got for my Dolphins franchise, I'm bringing over here. So we can only have about 790 overall players on the team. We can only make three trades. Going to make 3 trades, sign 2 free agents during the free agency signing period, and of course we can only re-sign 6 of our current players or players that are going to be free agents. All right. We need a new D coordinator. Bring on Schottenmeyer. He is the new D coordinator. Rubisky, he's going to be our new offense coordinator as well. You guys saw that we were in the red, man. We did not make any money. We actually lost money. We lost about $8 million this season. That kind of sucks for being a Super Bowl team. So we got to definitely change things around. Marvin Harrison is retiring. So is Richie Mike. I'll start up that gut. He's also retiring. Curtis, my favorite, Martin, Musa Muhammad. So you got some pretty big names who are hanging them up. The homie Isaac Bruce, the big Bruce, he's going to hang him up as well. Mark Edwards as well, and Ron Stone. And then the quarterbacks that are hanging them up, you got Dilfer, Kitna, Bledsoe, Holcomb, Ty, I always want to say Ty Detmer. It's not Ty, but Detmer, he's retiring. Banks is retiring, and Cannell, he is retiring as well. These are the guys that are free agents, and again, we can only re-sign about 6 of these guys, so I'm not going to spend one on a fullback. Also not going to spend one on like a kicker or a punter ever again. I did that in my Dolphins franchise. I did bring back Orlando Murray because y'all know my kicking woes. So, hey, got to do it. Got to bring back Andre Davis. He's a beast. He's a tackling machine. I want him on the team. We also going to re-sign the homie Eubanks, 85 overall. He has blossomed into a pretty solid receiver. He's big. He's fast. And, yeah, like he's 6'7", and the boy can run. Like, you don't see that every day, you know what I'm saying? This guy, Jeff, we're going to bring him back. He is a 96 overall center, but it might be kind of like a sign and trade because we have a bunch of 90 overalls on the O-line, and I kind of want to see how important it is to have 90s on the O-line, or can you survive with 70s and 80s on your O-line? I was looking at this fullback. I'm probably not going to re-sign him because I don't want to spend a re-sign on him. Even though he does have some pretty good speed for a fullback at 80 overall, his blocking really isn't the best. I really don't plan on running the football with the fullback, and a lot of times I do pass to the fullback, but at the end of the day, I can always just put a tight end at fullback and just pass the ball to him out of the backfield. So we're not going to re-sign any of our fullbacks. Smith is also going to be gone as well. So we got the homie Trump candidate and Andrazi, they are both up for a trade. We're going to go with Darnell Dockett. He's a pretty good defensive tackle. We do lose Fisk, who I did not re-sign as well, so we can replace him with an upgrade. And again, candidate, he is a beast, but I feel like maybe I could do that with another running back because when I got Trump candidate, he was not in the 80s at all. I believe he was a 70 overall running back. I believe I could probably draft one of those, and hopefully it could be okay. I try to finesse him for a first-round pick. Not going to happen, but a second-round pick, I'm going to take that. Think about that. We get a defensive tackle that's better than the defensive tackle that we let go, and we get a second-round pick that basically turns into like a first-round pick kind of, but then we trade all that to the Eagles, except for Phil Dawson because we can't trade kickers. So, second-round pick and our center to the Eagles for a Pro Bowl outside linebacker who's going to replace Kennard Lang, who I did not re-sign as well. Then Philly Phil, because I can't trade you, I got to release you because I'm not about to eat the 91 or 90 overall spot with a kicker like I did in my Dolphins franchise. I do think Orlando Murray is probably a little bit better than Phil Dawson. When in their prime, I know Phil Dawson kicked forever. Okay, I'm just saying in their prime, the boy Orlando was a beast. So Tucker, he's a 90 overall right tackle. We're going to send him to Buffalo for a second-round pick number 10. And again, that's kind of like a first-round pick in the draft with all the guys who are talented, probably still available at that selection. So those are our 90 overall guys. We might have to make a decision about Poole next year. We do have Wells waiting in the wing. He's a solid safety. And he might replace Jones or Poole depending on which way I lean. Anyways, man, first pick of the draft for us, we're going to go to the O-line. We're going to go with the left tackle, Otis Jackson. He's probably going to play right tackle for us for year number 1. Maybe he'll replace L.J. Shelton. Maybe one of these days he will. Maybe he won't. Who knows? Pick number 10 in the second round, we will select a running back to replace candidate, and that's going to be Cotton, 5'7". I think he can do the job. Crankshaw is a 6'4", 218 corner coming out of Florida State. Ran a 4.3. That's pretty impressive to me. Joe Jones, tight end, coming to town, baby. Hutchinson, he's also going to come to town as well. We need a fullback, so why not get Holmes? He was projected to go in the 3rd round. It's the 5th round. Why not select him there? 6th round, going to get my punter. 7th round, going to get my kicker. His position, power kicker. Amazing kick power and great kick accuracy. So I'm okay with that. Some people might be mad that I drafted a kicker and a punter. Oh, well. It's my team. I can draft who I want, okay? Cotton, he's going to turn out to be pretty solid, man. Our first pick, Jackson, 77 overall, left tackle. Might get a little boost going to the right side, maybe not. Cotton, 80 overall, running back so far. That's what I like to see. Hopefully this guy can be something good, too. Our first 3 picks of the draft, they could be like 75 and above. I will be in love. And they 77, 77, and 80. What about Joe Jones? Can Joe Jones be 75 and above? Can he? He's only 21 years old, and he's 76 overall. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. We got some guys that can ball out. Hutchinson, he's already 24 years old, but let's see what he can do in the year number 1. 73 overall is his overall. And then Holmes, I decided to give Holmes a 2-year contract, and I regret that because I could have gave like the punter or the kicker that, and I didn't, and he's like 58 overall. And that was a mistake, okay? Perry, who is our punter, 22 years of age. I'm going to give him a 1-year deal, and he turns out to be a pretty okay kicker so far, 71 overall. And then Whitfield. What is his overall? It says he has amazing kick power and a great accuracy, so I'm really not worried about what his overall is, but his overall is 69, so I'm going to just take that. So in the free agency period, we will go after a fullback. I can only go after and sign 2 guys, so I'm going to go after fullback. I know it's probably not the best selection to do, but hey, it is what it is. Portis, left guard, we're going to go after him as well. Would I get both guys is the question. Would I get both guys? And the answer is no. Okay, Portis, he's going to go in division to those Steelers. And then we did get our fullback, though, because he's desperate. He's like an undrafted rookie free agent or something like that. So, hey, it is what it is. So, Brian McKinney and Smith are going to the Saints. The Saints were busy. The Jaguars were trying to be the hardest hitting defense in the league. They get Harrison. They're not done. Ty Law, he's going to go to the Falcons. Willie Rofe comes to the division playing for the Bengals. Joey Porter and Terrell Suggs are also Jags. Philly Phil going to the Denver Broncos. Priest Holmes going to those Denver Broncos. Matt Stauver, he is going to be going to those Rams. And again, those Saints were pretty freaking busy this offseason. All right. So now it's time to just fill some roster spots as Rondé Barber is also coming to town, or coming to the division, I should say. Coming to the same state, but you know what I'm saying. Rose, we need a left guard. Why not sign Rose? He's only 23 years of age, 76 overall. So is this right guard, 76 overall. So why not bring them to town? Quincy Carter, we need a backup quarterback. Fry, he is gone. I'm not playing with JT O'Sullivan. His overall is horrendous. So bring in Quincy Carter. I'm not saying Quincy Carter's a stud. I'm just saying his overall is better in this game. Need a center, and we will sign this guy right here. You see, I'm trying to go young. Okay, might not be the best overall, guys. I'm just trying to go young, the youth movement, if you will. So here goes a more in-depth look of our roster. You see that Gates is going to need a new deal, so that's going to take up one of our signings. Poole, again, I'm not sure if I'm going to give him a new deal, but we could afford it. Only out of our top guys, him, Jones, and Gates are the only guys that need contracts who are our top guys. Everybody else, I don't consider to be a top guy, all right? And that might sound a little bit suspect, me saying top guy. Just let it go. Let it go. Ravens, Patriots, Steelers, Texans, Giants, Jaguars, Chargers, Bengals, Ravens. Then we have a bye. Then we got the Washington team. It's going to be a new name. So, hey, it is what it is. Call them Skins for right now. The Cowboys, the Titans, the Colts, the Bengals. And then I believe we wrap it up versus some team. I didn't look. I didn't see. Anyways, first game versus the Ravens. Overalls have changed a little bit. We beat them in the playoffs. Hopefully we can beat them again in week number 1. Hope to see y'all there. Hope that the rest of your day is the best of your day. I'm gone. Peace. Love. Hot sauce.